Hello, my absolutely unstoppable financial fashionistas. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co. And it's Fun Friday, the moment we've all been waiting for. We've made it through another amazing week, and now we're unstuffing variable envelopes and rolling over anything we've got left in gas and groceries to our rollover challenge, and then stuffing our variable envelopes. Then on to the fun. We will be celebrating with our Fri-Yay Savings Challenge, our wonderful budget buddy, our powerful mini savings challenge, and our proactive monthly savings. And the most important thing, you and everything you've accomplished this week. This is more than just filling envelopes. It's about stepping into your weekend knowing you're in control, you're prepared, and absolutely thriving. Let's finish strong and set ourselves up for weekend magic. Now, we're going to start with our first order of business, our variable envelopes, and our reserve binder with our amazing rollover challenge. All right, so starting with our variable envelopes. In gas, we have $41 remaining. Those kiddos, we roll over their money if they have money remaining. And I grabbed Tooth Fairy money by accident. Let me get things right. There we go. And we've got $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. So that means they did not spend any of their money. They are saving up to have a little fun. So we will roll that over. In groceries, we have $41 remaining. That's actually kind of funny because it was $41 in gas. And then in spending, we didn't spend anything. So we still have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3. We've got $203 in our spending envelope. We almost have what it is we need in order to do what I desire for myself. So we're going to put this aside for just a moment. And we are going to count up and see how much we have for our rollover challenge today. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, $82 that we are adding to our rollover challenge. So we're going to grab our marker here and let's turn to our piggy and we're going to write 82 right here. And guys, I'm so excited because it looks like, I'll have to check to be sure, but we have 6 more weeks left of this year and we will know how much we've saved in total in rollover this year. But thus far, we have $3,100 in high yield savings, $100 in surplus reserve for $3,200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So that's $3,300, 21, 2, 3. So we've got $3,323 in rollover. Let's use our surplus reserve and condense this down by getting a $200 placeholder and making an entry for this extra 100 that we're placing in there. So let's place those 20s in here along with this $100 placeholder and replace it with a $200 placeholder and update our tracker to say that we now have 200 in surplus reserve for rollover. And we've got $742 in our surplus reserve now. So now let's count it out. We have 2,000 plus 900 is 2,900 plus 200 is 3,100 plus 200, 3,300, 21, 2, 3. So 3,323 condensed dollars. Guys, it looks like we're going to be so close. Do you guys think we'll reach $3,500? I don't know, but I'm a bit excited at this point. Let's move right along and get our envelopes stuffed for this upcoming week. So we've got our reserve binder, and this is our word for the year, intentional. Let's get stuffing here. So for gas, we are adding $100 in our gas envelope. For kids, we're adding $20 for kids. So that means now they've got $45. Someone asked, why do I pull it out in fives? And the reason I get fives for the kids is because my kids are small. They're still in elementary school, so the things that they usually asked for are $5 and under. And then we've got our groceries. We've got $75 for groceries. And spending, we are adding $10, which means we now have 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So $213 in our spending envelope. Tithes for this week, it's private. I did do a little extra work and I will be tithing on that, and receipts, we've already scanned them for the week. So now that our envelopes are fully stuffed, let's get this back in our wallet and see how much we have available for our variable Fun Friday savings challenges. For our variable savings challenges today, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have $123 for our variable savings challenges. And the reason I say variable is because we do have Fun Friday, and we know how much we will be saving in Fun Friday because it's the date. We pre-prepare for that, and the funds are here waiting on us. So let's go to November, and today is the 14th. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 that we're saving for week 2 in our Fri-Yay Savings Challenge. We're going to place that in pocket number 2 here. And we are going to color in our bubble for the 14th. All right, and there we go. I'm going to place this to the side in order to allow it to dry, and we'll move right along to the rest of today's festivities. And we are going to start with our mini savings challenge. And today in our mini savings challenge, we are going to scratch off 3 of our spaces here. So we're going to start right here, and we are saving $6. So we've got 5, 6, and for our next space, we will go right here, and that's 7. So 7 and 6 is 13. So I'm going to put this 5 back, get the 10, 11, 12, 13, and we'll do one more scratch off. I'm going to go right here, and we have $2 more. So let's put these 3 back and get a 5. So we now have 16 on this side. Now let's roll our dice and see how much we're saving for today. We've got 4 rolls. So we're going to roll 2 at a time, which means we will roll these twice. Each die is a roll. We've got 6 and 1. So 6 and 1 gives us 7. 5, 6, 7. We're going to roll these 2. We've got 6 and 6. So 6 and 6 is 12. So 5, 10, 11, 12. So today in our mini savings challenge, we're saving 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. We can get another 5. I try to preserve our ones to make sure that we have enough for those smaller challenges. Now let's see how much we've saved thus far in our mini savings challenge. We've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62. So we've got these 2 here and a 10, and we will swap out these smaller bills for a $50 bill from our surplus reserve here. Grab that $50 bill there. Now let's get these bills in our envelopes. Got 2 10s for 20 and 6 5s to make 50. So now we have a nice condensed $62 for our rollover challenge. Next, we have our budget buddies. For those that are new here, budget buddies is a challenge that we do with one of our friends. And what she does is she scratches off the challenge and we save together. And this week, budget buddies is a total of $45. So we've got 20, 40, 5. So thus far this month in budget buddies, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, $90. So I'm gonna put these two 20s here, and this here is $50. So I'm gonna get a $50 bill from surplus reserve to condense things for us, to keep things nice and neat. $50 bill here. We've got these 4 10s to make $40, and these 2 5s make 50. So we're just being sure that we are replacing what we've removed. Now we have a nice condensed $90 for budget buddies. And last but not least, we have our monthly savings challenge. And we will be scratching off 2 of these, and we will go right here for $6 and right here for $4. So we'll put this one back and get a 5, so that makes $10 that we're adding to our monthly savings for this side. And then over here, we need to roll our dice 3 times. And that means we'll roll these 2 once and then 1 by itself. We have 6 and 3. Seems I love to roll 6s. 6 and 3 make 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll roll 1 more, and we've got a 5. So that gives us $14. So we'll just add a 5 here. So now for our monthly, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24. Let's condense things with our surplus reserve. We will trade these 4 5s for 20. We'll put the 5s here and get us a 20. So now we have a condensed $24. So now let's see how much we've saved in total in our monthly savings. We got 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, $47. So we'll put these 2 here, a 5 there, 20 here. So this should be 20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's get another $20 bill from surplus reserve. Put our 20 here and get these smaller bills stuffed. We've got our 10 here, 5 to make 15, and 5 1s to make 20. Surplus reserve has really been coming to the rescue today. So now we've got a condensed $47 for our monthly savings challenge. We just created the most incredible Fun Friday foundation for your weekend. You're walking away with full envelopes, a full heart, and the confidence that comes from knowing you've got this handled. That's the power of showing up for yourself. Thank you for closing out this week with such grace and determination, my wonderful financial fashionistas. You're not just managing money, you're mastering your life. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co. sending you into your weekend with so much love and pride. You've earned every moment of joy coming your way. Shine bright, beautiful souls.